If somebody is eating excessive sweet, like so much sweet, some people eat a lot of sweets and they have pimple problem, then they need to cut down their sweets. If you want to have sweet, you please try to have organic or palm sugar or honey, but these artificial sweeteners, please try to avoid it if you are having a lot of pimples, because excessive sweet can also cause aggravation of kapha, which will lead to pimples. If somebody is eating a lot of spicy food also, that will cause aggravation of vata dosha, and ultimately it can lead to pimples. So if somebody is having pitta body type and he is eating a lot of spicy food, then please try to cut down the spices to the very normal point, so that it will not disturb your vata dosha, and it will help you to get your pimples better quickly. At the same time, if somebody is taking food which is very heavy to digest, like very oily food, or the food which contains a lot of ghee or too much oil, that is also not very beneficial for skin, because that will also cause kapha dosha imbalance. At the same time, there are some other do's and don'ts which you need to keep in your mind. For example, if you are stopping the natural urges of body, for example, if somebody wants to sneeze but you are just stopping the sneeze because you're sitting in front of many people and you don't want to sneeze, so but body wants to sneeze, you don't want to sneeze, it's better you use some handkerchief or something, but don't hold these natural urges of the body like sneezing, going to defecation, just holding sitting. It's not good. You go defecate on whenever your body feels like, you go and go for defecation or urination. It would be helpful. So we should not stop our natural urges. At the same time, burps, some people just stop burps, they feel hesitant to do burp, but Ayurveda says it's the natural tendency of the body. Please don't hold burps. At the same time, don't take burp in somebody's face. You just hold some hanky or something, and this way you can do burps, please, but try not to stop it, because that is going to affect your skin. If somebody is taking excessive sun bath, when a lot of sun bath you are taking, that is also not so good for skin. So whenever you are going for sun bath, it's very important, apply some aloe vera gel on your skin, so that your skin will get naturally protected from the excessive heat of the sun. Not only this, there are mental causes also which are going to affect your skin. For example, anger. If you are very angry all the time, then there are methods and ways to treat it. If you are very sad all the time, or feeling very depressed, or irritation, like very irritated from within, or a lot of stress because of certain situations around us. So it is not like these situations we can change. Definitely situations we cannot change, but we have a possibility to change ourselves, and we have methods to do these changes. One of these methods is you can do yoga, you can do pranayam, you can do meditation. So these three are the very powerful tools that you can adopt in your life for your health and well-being, and to handle all these mental problems. Regarding this, you can start with Isha Kriya or Upa Yoga, or any yoga or Kriya Yoga, whatever is available with you. And if you are new to these yoga practices, you have no idea about it, please write down to us. We will help you, we will guide you which practices you can start with. So please don't hesitate to write. So if you are really having these stress problems, please write down to us. There are ways and methods to deal with it. And if you have methodology to deal with these situations, definitely outside situations we cannot change, but inside we can change. In addition to that, many times it has been seen there are hormonal problems, especially in adolescents and in menopausal women. Many times it has been seen that pimples come in these ages. So to balance hormone also, yoga is very beneficial, especially pranayam and nadi shuddhi practices. They are very beneficial to relax your mind. And yoga and meditation is proved to bring a lot of hormonal balance, because many times this hormonal imbalance is because of stress situations. So once the stress gets released, the hormones start working in a normal way. So that is one of the things which you can use in dealing with acne. In addition to that, you need to recognize what kind of acne you have. If it is very itchy and it is scaly and you feel it is very dark in color with no pus, nothing, just darkness is there and it leaves scar, birds are saying, and if it leaves scars, black colored scars, that means they are more, these acne because of Vata imbalance. If your acne are bright red and if they have more pus or this sebum kind of secretion within, then these acne are more related with Kapha imbalance, because a lot of big pustules are there. That means it is because of Kapha imbalance. That means it shows like your pores are totally closed. These Romcoop which I mentioned, the skin pores, they are totally clogged, and that are causing this inflammation, and that's why a lot of bacterial colonies are getting deposited in your skin. So one thing is, for removing this excessive sebum that got deposited on your skin, you can use mud packs or clay packs to wash your face rather than using very harsh soaps and chemicals, because they will cause dryness in your skin and your pimples will become more aggravated. So it is very, very important at this time you treat your acne very gently and try to clean it with some kind of organic herbal mixture or clay pack or mud pack. The good thing about these mud packs and clay packs is they are better than soap, and they will make your skin more nicer. In addition to that, you need to detoxify yourself. How you can do detoxification? That is, there is a very nice video about mini detox with fruits. You start adding fruits to your diet, and there is a video link below. You can click on that link and you can figure out what is the Ayurveda way of detoxification your body, how to detoxify, how to eat a lot of vegetables, vegetable soups, you can eat more fruits. So these foods will bring natural detoxification for your body. So this is very, very important that you start eating fruits in your diet and try to detoxify by yourself at home. But at the same time, if you are diabetic, please, you need not to eat anything sweet. So you know the precautions, please stick to those precautions. In addition to that, try to have your dinner early so that it doesn't disturb your Vata dosha, and don't get to sleep at 2 or 3 o'clock, because it also disturbs your Vata dosha, which is not so good for health. If you are trying to have some heavy meals, please try to have these heavy meals during afternoon or in the morning meals. Night meals, don't take very heavy meals because they are not so good for health, and it is difficult to digest. Ultimately, it will lead to formation of toxins because the food will not be well digested. So it is very, very important you try to have your meals on time. At the same time, immediately before starting your meal, do not sip water. Immediately after food, do not drink a glass of water. It will make your digestive fire very low. Ultimately, the digestion of the food will not happen properly, which will lead to the formation of toxins. At the same time, if you want to have water after food, you just wait for 40 minutes and then you can have water. If some emergency condition has happened, then it is different thing. You can sip water or some medicine or some stomach pain, but don't make it a regular practice, like immediately you have food and then you will take 2 glasses of water. So this is not at all good for health. But you can have water after 40 minutes of having food, or 40 or 45 minutes. At the same time, try to have food, when you are eating food, try to be quiet, because when you talk while having food, it will disturb your Vata dosha. That's why in Ayurveda a lot of importance has been given how to eat in a silence, because when you are eating in a silence, you focus only on your food, and at the same time it will help you to stabilize your emotions also, because if we are doing some kind of conversation in some kind of topic which is not so pleasant, it will disturb our mind and it will not yield good health, because according to Ayurveda, when we eat food, it is not only for body, but it is also for our mind. So that's why it is a lot of importance has been given that you eat food quietly and in a silence.